Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about project manager. That term, project manager, it can mean different things to different people. So what is the typical job description for a project manager? Well, it's defined as the person who's responsible for overseeing a project from the start to end. Let us first mention the agenda we're gonna talk about. Well, we're gonna talk about the role of a project manager and the responsibilities that fall on him. What does a project manager do in daily life? What makes a good project manager? And how to become a project manager. About the role of a project manager, the Project Management Institute describes the role of the project manager as a change agent. He is someone who makes project goals his own and uses his skills and expertise to inspire a sense of shared purposes within the project team. Project managers are leaders. They not only ensure projects are delivered on time and within budget, but must also engage and encourage their teams and inspire the clients. They need strong critical thinking capabilities, and they arise a high communication skills to ensure everyone remains informed and on board. It's no wonder that project managers are considered a critical to success of any project. The project managers are responsible for formulating a plan to meet the project objectives while adhering to an approved budget and timeline. This plan will guide the project from the ideation to fruition. It will include the project scope and resources necessary, the anticipated time and the financial requirement, the communication strategy and the plan for execution and documentation, and a proposal for follow-up and maintenance. If the project has not yet gained approval, this plan will serve as a critical part of the pitch to the key decision maker. An essential part of any project manager role is to assemble and lead the project team. This requires an excellent communication, people, and leadership skills, as well as keen eye for the other's strength and weakness. Once the team has been created, the project manager assigns the task, set deadlines, and provide necessary resources, and meets regularly with the members. An ability to speak openly and frequently with all the stakeholders is an important skill to gain. The project managers are supervising the successful execution of each stage of the project. Again, this requires a frequent and open communication skills with the project team members and the stakeholders. And time management. Staying on schedule is crucial to completing any project. And time management is one of the key responsibilities of the project manager. A project manager devises a budget for a project and stick to it as closely as possible. If a certain part of the project ends up costing more, or in a perfect world I think gonna costing less than anticipated, the project managers moderate the spend and reallocate the fund when necessary. And documentation. A project manager must develop effective way to measure and analyze the project progresses. Common strategy for documentation include data collection and written reports. It's also a project manager job to ensure that all the relative action are approved and these documents are archived for future references. You might wonder, what does a project manager do on a day-to-day basis? Each project is unique, and as a result, no 2 days are alike. A project manager's job is to keep the project moving forward and clear a path for their team members to succeed. This will involve, well, answering emails related to the execution or maintenance of the project, meeting with team members for writing the reports and tackling any new issues, checking in with the clients or other stakeholders to update them with the project progresses, dealing with the project changes by reallocating the resources, include team members, and maybe, just maybe, drinking a cup or two of coffee. Let's talk now about what makes a good project manager. A good project manager delivers a final product on time, on budget, and meet the client expectation. And tying a project back to the business goals is become necessary for the project manager. It's essential to communicate with the stakeholders at the beginning to ensure the project is impacting with the business needs. And the qualities that make a successful project managers are organizational prowess and act attention to details, coupled with the ability to see the big pictures. Risk management as well. Critical thinking skills and excellent communications skills, and also can-do attitudes, and the ability to inspire and motivate. The Project Manager Institute also suggests that openness to self-assignments and re-elevation can make a project manager successful. How to become a project manager? There are two main roads on the career path to become a project manager. You can either go the traditional way, set out to become a project manager, get a qualification and get a degree, and take a role as a project manager. Or you can keep gaining project management experience and working your way up to the project management career leader without a degree, certification, or other classic project management education. Now you know how to become a project manager. Thank you. I think it's time to get a cup of coffee to me.